Hello everybody, it's so good to see you again. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 17. I am tired. I didn't open this morning, so work wasn't too bad, but I did work a mid-shift. So in all honesty, I bathed, but I didn't like do my makeup and hair and stuff because as much as I love you guys, I'm not gonna do a full face of makeup to vlog at, what time is it? I don't know, like 7 at night. So keep it as simple. But anyway, part of that is I'm just gonna vlog dinner. And the reason being is because dinner is a little bit festive and I wanted to show you a super simple, easy way to implement a little bit of holiday festivity into your day without doing something huge and exhausting yourself. If you watched my What's Coming Up vlog, this is one of them that I referenced at DJ Maxx recently. I picked up some very happy winter pastas that are holiday themed, and then I picked up a jar of sauce to go with them. So I'm gonna do these. They're snowflake and snowman shaped pastas to bring a little holiday fun into our evening without going overboard. Because you have to eat dinner. It's kind of necessary to survival. But we're making it fun. So I picked up these and then a jar of sauce. And then to go with them, I'm doing meatballs. Of course, you can make your own recipe if you like to make them from scratch. I personally wanted to keep this as simple as possible tonight, so that's why I'm doing jar sauce. And then I just picked up some meatballs from my local grocery that were pre-made. But of course you can make your sauce from scratch, your pasta from scratch, your meatballs from scratch, whatever you want to do, but I just wanted to keep it super simplified to show you how to have a little holiday fun without having to do so many steps and create such a big mess for yourself. So without further ado, I'm gonna tie my hair back, wash my hands, and we'll jump right in. So to begin, I'm going to add about half of the jar of sauce to the skillet here, or pan, or whatever this is. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. From there, I am going to turn my heat on to high. Basically, I want my sauce to begin to simmer. And then once it does that, we will add the meatballs into it and cook them that way. Alright, so our sauce is at a nice light simmer now. We're gonna give it a good stir. Let's move it back out here. And now we're going to add in our meatballs. We always wash our hands before handling food, but if you do handle raw meat, please remember to wash your hands immediately afterward and sanitize any areas that the raw meat may have touched. From there, we're going to replace our lid. I'm gonna bump the heat up just a little bit, and then we're going to allow them to simmer for about 30 to 35 minutes. We'll check on them a few times in between, just turning them to make sure that they're cooking through thoroughly, but that's about the amount of time you'll want them to cook. In the meantime, I'm going to make some fresh sweet iced tea. So I have filled a small pot with filtered water. I'm going to turn the heat on high to bring it to a boil. And then I have 2 family-sized Lipton tea bags here for just their black iced tea. And I'm going to toss those in the pot even though it's not boiling yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and put those in there so that they can be soaking, and I don't know, maybe it doesn't affect it, but I feel like it gives it a better flavor. Also, it's what my mom taught me to do. So, here goes nothing. And once our water comes to a boil, we are going to cut the heat and allow it to continue steeping for about 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, so now that that's steeped for a good amount of time, we're gonna remove the lid and remove our tea bags. Typically, I would pour it directly into a large gallon jug, but because I'm only doing about 1 liter of tea this time, I am going to pour it into a carafe, a glass carafe, and you never want to put hot liquid straight into a glass container. So we're going to remove our bags. For 1 liter of tea, I'm going to do about ½ a cup of sugar, which I realize is a lot. But I like to do that because then you don't have to try to sweeten it extra later if it's not sweet enough. And you can always dilute your tea with a little bit of water if you find that it's too strong or too sweet. So we're gonna let that melt into there. And I'm going to take this pot and pop it in the freezer so that it can get a little more chilled before we add it into our carafe. So I'm gonna check out my meatballs and also get my pasta water going. I've already prepped it, so I just need to turn on the burner and we'll give it time to come to a boil. Now I'm gonna check on my meatballs. Ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good stir. I'm gonna turn my heat down a little bit just because I feel like my sauce is not doing very well at the moment. I think it's a little bit hot for my sauce. My meatballs are cooking well. My sauce is just struggle busting it a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little more sauce to the pan because I like a lot of sauce on my pasta. And I feel like we're gonna need a little bit more. So, add that in. And now we'll let it keep cooking. Alright, and our water is boiling, so we're going to go ahead and add our pastas. And I've decided to add a second bag just because we eat a lot of pasta, and if we don't finish it tonight, we will definitely finish it later. So, put those in and allow those to cook. These specific pastas cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. So our timer is still currently set for 5, which is how long the meatballs have. So we'll cook it for that long and then see where they stand. Alright, so our timer is officially done. I do believe our pasta is finished too. Check out these shapes. These are so sweet. We've got a present, a Santa. Well, if it'll focus. How fun! Oof, we lost Santa, but that's okay. So we're gonna cut our heat. Woof, that's hot. This from the heat as well. Gonna go ahead and check my meatballs officially to see if they finished, which they should have, but we will double check, of course, because we don't want to serve anybody raw meat, because that would suck a lot. Alright, and our meatballs look good and cooked through, so I would say dinner is ready to serve. Alright, so dinner is finished and it smells really good. I hope this was helpful, and if you don't do it, then I hope you enjoyed watching this anyway. And if you do it, then of course always like let me know in the comments, leave me pictures. I love to see what you guys are trying, of course, always. But right now I'm gonna go eat some dinner. So if you like the video, then like it, and if you like what you see here, then of course subscribe. As always. So I will see you guys tomorrow in Vlogmas day 18. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, watch some Netflix, probably go to bed. Alright, night guys.